Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Diva and
Doug, I'm right here.
we're here in our garage. We're getting ready to go take a ride. Just want to let everybody know today is our 25th anniversary. So we're just going to celebrate with a bike ride and maybe go grab a bite to eat afterwards.
I think we'll have a bowl of chili that you made last night.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll
Okay.
see.
We'll see.
And if you notice, we are sitting with Doug's Park Tools behind us. We'll be doing a video about those later in the week. We've got some other things that we need to do to fix it up before we tell y'all about it. So let's go hit the trail. Well, actually, the road. So welcome back to the channel. We just did our little introduction. So today we have plans to ride out to, there's a new housing area that's being built that we plan on riding out to check out. And we believe that there's a road that they've completed, so we're gonna see if we can ride in there and see that. It's a sunny day down here, South Texas. So far, we are not in the path of the hurricane, thank goodness, but I feel sad for the people that are there in Florida. Hopefully the hurricane will downgrade. There's our YouTuber Richard, and I hope he's gonna be okay down there, Mr. Adventure. EBike Adventures, I believe is his channel. Him and his wife, his family actually is down there, and their little doggy Toby. I think Doug said that he saw a short clip of him and that they were going to rent a U-Haul. So I hope that all worked out for them. And then I have another YouTuber that's not bike related, more home decor. They live in Tampa, and they just eked out of the last hurricane, so I'm not so sure how that's going to fare with this one, but we wish everybody well. We've got some plans. We're wanting to finish up the island video soon. Not sure what day we're going to get out there. This is also my birthday month. So got a few things going on this month, but we'll work out however it works out. Was asking Doug about the SpaceX, and I don't think there's a launch coming up, but I think he said that there may be one. Usually, of course, when they have the launch, boy, it's windy out here. They will close the road that takes you there. So, hopefully here soon, we will be able to go over there when the road's open. Yeah, he said the road was closed today, but I mean, I didn't have a plan to go there today, but at any rate, we stay on top of that. Oh, look at the school buses. Okay, this is the frontage road right outside of where we live here in Rancho Viejo. We have the highway, or they call it the expressway down here instead of the highway. Where I'm from in Missouri, it's called the highway, but down here it's called the expressway. Expressway 77 there to our left. We're actually gonna go down here and make a U-turn and head over to that housing area. So I hear there's a couple of new exciting bikes out that people have gotten. I think I watched Gary has a nice bike. If you haven't been over to his channel, go check that bike out. And I think Lance was on a new bike. Not sure which bikes they were, but very nice bikes. Oh, look at this man. Can't never tell with Doug. You just got to be careful is all with his directions. But, you know, it'd be nice to try out some new bikes. We pretty much love our Aventins. Doug was talking about maybe some folding e-bikes, but I mean, we have a bike rack, so don't think we really need a folding bike because we're never gonna carry the bike in the car, you know? It's gonna go on the back of the car. But there are some nice folding e-bikes out there. Like I mentioned, our son-in-law owns a Solterra, which he really enjoys, and up there in Minnesota. But that's the only person so far in our family that has an electric bike. The daughter, she doesn't have one yet. And then our son and his wife, they're not really cycling enthusiasts. They enjoy going to the gym, but not so much on the bikes, which, hey, that's fine. Everybody likes what they like. We hope to be going back up to San Antonio. I'm shooting for maybe this month because we wanted to ride the Mission Trail, but this time we're going to start at Roosevelt Park because the weather is still really nice down here. So we've got that in the works. We've got some of Doug's park tool videos in the works. I'm not sure which shorts we're going to come up with. Just depends on what goes on. Yeah, so 25 years has come and gone just that quick. It doesn't really seem that it has been that long, but I guess it has. I mean, when we met, the kids were little. They were like 6 and 4, or maybe 7 and 5, and now our daughter is 31 and our son is 33, and we have 2 grandchildren, 2 little boys. It's just unbelievable where the time goes, so you gotta make the most of every day. So that's why we're riding our bike today. Is there anybody else on here that lives down in Florida? Are you all going to evacuate? Or I do have my sister-in-law lives in Jacksonville, and they did not have to evacuate the last time, but I'm really hoping that they don't this time, but I'm waiting to hear back from her. Hopefully they don't have to. You know, there's a Facebook page that I'm a member of. I think it's called Best Paved Bike Trails or something like that. OMG. I really want to be able to travel more so we can go try out all these neat bike paths that they have. All the different states, so beautiful. I know for sure when we were driving back from Minnesota, I picked up some information from Ohio with some bike paths, bike trails that we want to try out the next time we drive up there. You know, maybe I'll do a video on that because it's some really great information, especially if you've never been through there. Yeah, the Midwest is so beautiful, in my opinion. Well, everywhere, but, you know, being from there. Now, we're coming up on this new housing community. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure if they have the road blocked. It wasn't blocked yesterday. I'm sure that well, I hope that there are no nails or anything out in the street, but you see over there, there's got the heavy equipment out there. We had rain the last 4 days or so, but you can see all this water, standing water, that's from the rain. So they're gonna have to wait for it to dry up. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I know that the weather forecast is sunny for the rest of the week. So maybe next week it'll all be gone. Oh, Doug ahead of me as usual. There it is. Los Fresnos is that town that, I don't know if I did a video. We went to Walmart, to that one. Houses starting in the 300s. Not a bad price. You just have to make sure that you can find a job down here that's gonna pay you that. The main jobs down here are like Border Patrol, ICE, Customs, school teacher, and medical. Of course, medical's everywhere. Then outside, I mean, it's basically a service industry down here. Not too many plants down here. Oh, look, there goes a truck over there. Now, how am I supposed to get over there? You know, I don't know about this. Oh, okay, I guess I do know about this. Okay, here we go. This is called Madeira. First time over here. Looks like it's gonna be a big community. Lots of lots.
Think we're okay?
I think so.
Think we're okay back here? Think we're okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't we be? Yeah. Yeah, we're okay over here. This is great. I see they have the lines out for the water, sewage. Wow, this goes back a long way. From the road, you can't really see all this. These would be some nice roads to ride on once all the houses get in. Hopefully there will be no speed bumps over here. Just a gorgeous day. Wow, I wonder how far they plan on building houses. I wonder how soon they're going to fill up, because we still have houses in our neighborhood, well, empty sections that there's land available for people to build. So, but this is considered Los Fresnos. This isn't going to be considered Rancho Viejo, so we'll see. I'd like to see how they're going to build these houses. Let's see if we can turn around here. Oh, I think they're hunting. Oh, they're hunting. Why didn't we take the other road, baby? I mean, the road on the other, it's okay. Yeah, quail hunting back there. Hear them? Yep, as soon as this road became available, people are out here utilizing it. Sure. And let Doug navigate. Yeah, one of them's got that bike that's got 2 motors on it. I think it's Gary. Let me ask Doug. I don't want to yell because of the sound. And baby, honey, which YouTuber has the bike with 2 motors? Is that Gary?
Of course.
And which bike is it?
I think it's the Freedom Air.
The Freedom Air.
Or then there's a
Or
Cyber bike.
or a cyber bike that's got two motors on it. The thing looks fierce. One of the videos he was watching, I think he was going like 28 miles per hour. Like, wow, that's pretty awesome. Oh, look, let me scoot up. Doug's saying something.
The big one is the wired. That's the hottest deal now. That's the one Russ's Wright has got.
Okay, so Russ's Wright has the wired bike. It'd be nice to get one of those bikes and try out.
Wired cruiser.
A wired. He has the wired cruiser.
Maximum Charge has a wired Predator.
Oh, and Maximum Charge has the wired Predator. Oh yeah, that bike looked mean.
Oh, 45 miles an hour.
45 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. I'd get a ticket driving through our neighborhood going 45 on that bike. But those look really awesome. It'd be nice. I mean, like when we were in Minnesota, there were more people on e-bikes. So it'd be nice to run into some people that were riding e-bikes. But like I said, down here, there's just not too many. There may be people with them, but you never run into them. Only at the island. And now that the season's, it's off season, probably won't see too many people, but wishful thinking. So this looks like it's going to be a really large community over here once it gets filled up. I wonder how close the houses are going to be to each other. Some neighborhoods, they have the houses are super close together, and then the other neighborhoods, they have a little bit of space. The only issue I see with a lot of that is people here like to party, and you know, if you only have your driveway and a piece of the street, it's kind of hard to find a place for your guests to park. Now, we're fortunate in that sense that we live in condos and we have plenty of parking up front. Matter of fact, I have a party coming up, so I won't have any problem with how many people I invite finding a parking space. But, oh, you think, baby? Yes. Yeah, we may include this into our daily ride. Madeira. I like the little gate towers they have up here. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a gated community. I mean, we have a community over there. What's that, baby? Yeah, we turn left. We have communities like that, but the gates they can't close the gates. So this is not in Rancho, so it's very possible that these will have gates on them. So I guess we'll ride over here as long as we can. As long as we can. Very nice. They just need to fix this seam up here. I'm not a really big fan of this seam, but yeah. Now where is he? I guess we're gonna go further up on the expressway, or I'm sorry, on the frontage road. Yeah, I can't imagine a bike that goes 28 miles an hour. Now I know that our Aventons can be unlocked. I'm not sure for how much, but I don't know where I'd be going 28 miles an hour. See that guy? Yeah, I don't know where I'd be going 28 miles per hour at, but great option. Yeah, I heard that our bikes can also be unlocked, but I don't think that it can go up to 28, but I'll have to ask Doug about that. We have been curious as to why Aventon hasn't really come out with any new bikes or upgrade this bike. I mean, I actually think it's a pretty perfect bike. However, when you look at it, what have we done to this bike? Let me see. put on handlebar extensions, shock absorbent seat post, and a new seat. I mean, I guess that's really it. Doug really wanted that 48-inch crank, but Aventon, or whichever one's larger than the regular one, Aventon never sent it, and they never did respond when he told them that they didn't send the right one. They sent the same one. So their customer service is not great at all. That's one thing that they can work on, but in my opinion, the bikes are in great shape. What day was that? Well, when we were coming back from Minnesota, we did run through a little rainstorm. The bikes were just fine. We didn't have any cover because we had checked the weather, beforehand, and there really wasn't any rain in the forecast, but some rain did develop in Kansas. And we went through a little rainstorm. Our bikes came out like a champ. I mean, they're water resistant, so I wouldn't expect for there to be a problem. But they travel well on our Hollywood rack. The only other thing, because we like to use the bar extenders to affix the bikes to the rack, we weren't thinking about it, but those bar extenders do leave scratches on your bike. So if we had a little bit of paint for touch-up, that'd be great, but I don't think we're going to find any touch-up paint from Aventon either. So it is what it is. Doesn't affect the rideability of the bike. But that's just one thing. If you're going to get an Aventon and you're going to get the extension, then I would recommend putting a sponge, wrapping a sponge around the bar to keep it from damaging your paint. Other than that, I think the battery life is great on these bikes. I mean, we love our bikes. Absolutely. But at the same time, yeah, it would be great to try out different bikes. Now, we have ridden back in the day rad bikes, and oh my gosh, what is the name of that other bike? Pedigo. Way back whenever e-bikes first really, for us, we knew about, came out. Really enjoyed the Pedigo. We rode them for a short stint on the Katy Trail there in Columbia, Missouri. That's my hometown. Absolutely awesome. If I can, I might put a couple of pictures from that ride long ago on the end of this video. But those bikes rode well. The Rad was a little clunky to me because it was more of a fat tire bike. So, but like I said, those were the older bikes. So since we purchased these bikes, I mean, looking back, we really enjoy these. But I'm sure I'd enjoy other bikes too if we had some to try. Beautiful landscape out here. These tall bushes here. Now I'm wondering what he's going to want to do, because we have a couple of options. Coming up here, there's going to be a junction, and we have a choice. We can either turn left and go back on the other side of Frontage Road and head back into Rancho, or we can turn right and head down this long highway until we get to a stop sign and make a right and that will get us turned around to come back into Rancho from the other side. It's Highway 100. And actually that highway will take you to the island. So I just have to follow the leader here and see where we go. Oh, that was another thing. I'm on this other board. I think I'm on a over 50 e-bike YouTube or a Facebook page, and there was some, or it could have been the Aventon page. I forget. I think it was the over 50 though. Someone was saying that someone was selling an Aventon level 2 with 500 miles for $1,300. Want to know if that was a good deal. And because someone else had told him he's going to have to get a different battery. And there were other people on there that had responded. But 500 miles is nothing for an e-bike battery. You know, Doug is over 5,000 miles now on his bike and has had no problem with his battery charge lasting. So I'm not really sure who gave that guy that information, but they probably should have did some research. The batteries last a long time. So, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna do the turn here. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do the loop. So I would say that's a good deal. $1,300. I mean, my bike, it was $1,700, $1,800, and yeah, it's perfect. We'll just let this car go here. It was, you know, I'm just saying now with that, the tax and stuff that they have. Let me go up here and see what he said. What's that, baby?
You got the wind or fast.
Yeah, we do.
It's unusual. Usually the wind blows.
He's talking about the wind being to our backs.
When you come up here. Today we've got it. Usually hit the wind now.
Well, this feels great. Yeah, this is my first time riding this frontage road like this. This is great. But anyway, back to that bike. I'm saying that's a great deal, and the guy should buy it because you're not going to get into one for less than 18 now. I mean, if you want the Aventon. I mean, if you want just any e-bike, yeah, you got a shot for something less than that, but he shouldn't be concerned about the 500 miles. 500 miles literally is nothing on an e-bike. Maybe I'll follow up and see if that guy ever posted that he got that. Oh man, look at all the garbage over here. Look at all those pool noodles. Man, I wonder what happened. A little creek there. Oh, I didn't bring my basket today, so I guess I'm not going to buy anything from our little store. That's the little store is the same place. It's right next door to where we got our pizza. I did a short about our Aventons going to get pizza, so literally right up the road. Now, a lot of road bikers, they ride these frontage roads. Doug, when he was a roadie, which was before his knee surgery for the first knee, he used to ride Centuries. Those 100-mile rides. We've done, well, not we've, but I mean, we went up there. He's done the Hotter Than Hell twice. And we have a ride over here. It used to be called Pedal de Padre. They just had it yesterday. It's got a different name because it's a different club now. And it's a ride from Brownsville to Port Isabel, and then you get to ride over. They close one lane of the highway so all of the bikes can ride over the causeway, which I think would be so awesome. I would be scared because it gets windy up there. I would be afraid of getting blown into the water, but no, it's really nice. We didn't do it he didn't do it this year. We had other stuff going on. It was actually this past Sunday, and we didn't find out about it until earlier in the week, and we couldn't change our plans, so. But that's okay. He typically can ride over to Port Isabel just about any day, just not over the causeway. So let's see, what else is new? Not much, just enjoying everyone who's still able to make YouTube videos before the weather turns. We'll still be making them because our weather's never going to turn. It might be chilly, but we have cold weather gear. Yeah, we really want to get back up to San Antonio, and I want to make a longer video there starting at Roosevelt Park, because basically that last ride, if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and watch it, kind of got lost. The trail markings need to be greatly improved, because it's really hard to tell what path you were on and where it's taking you. I mean, it'll tell you. I mean, if you even turn right or left off of a path, don't expect the sign to tell you how to get back to that path. It mostly has the main junctures on there and the upcoming missions that I have found. There was a YouTuber that we watched. He had 2 little dogs, and it was such a cute channel. And he used to ride in, I think it's the Greenway Parkway up there. We have not ridden there. We would like to ride there. We just really need to take about, be up there for like 3 days, stay with our son and his wife, and go and try out these new trails so we have more videos for you all. But I will say the mission trails, they're really nice. It's just the directions. And what happened the last time, Doug decided to go this one way. You'll see on the video. Man, that burned me up. Decided to go some way, and then we couldn't find where we were. Thank goodness I had dropped a pin where we parked our car, and then Doug, it got hot, and Doug needed to sit down, so I told him to just sit down and wait for me to go and get the car and come back. Well, I couldn't find the car. I couldn't find the car according to the bike path, which is what I mean. There's no online guidance for the bike path. So I had to use Siri and use street instructions to get back to the car. And oh my gosh, driving in the San Antonio traffic is not a joke. But I did it. I made it back to the mission, got my bike loaded, and then I went back and got Doug. And I actually met him at Roosevelt Park. So that's why we decided that Roosevelt Park is where we're gonna start next time. Yeah. I don't know how much that highway is gonna turn out in this video, but it's pretty loud. Yeah, it's pretty loud. So we're coming up on our turn here in Rancho. You'll see the sign. Well, the street is Carmen. You'll see the sign. We're gonna pass by the our town hall, and you'll see the little restaurant and the little store on our left-hand side. That's if he keeps straight. Town of Rancho Viejo. There's the town hall over there. Town hall over there, and the little stores over there. And I guess we'll be back to our regular ride here. We have a little park right over here. I used to take my grandson to this park all the time when he was little. It's a nice little park. Now this pavement is perfect for riding our bikes, and I noticed there's a lot of other people have nice roads too in their videos. It's just, as you can see, if we're not in this neighborhood, there's not really a lot of places to ride unless we go down to the bike path, which we haven't been to lately because the mosquitoes are so bad. Yeah, down here, if the heat don't get you, the mosquitoes will. Let's pass Doug. There we go. We got a clear view now. There, you may be able to see some Halloween decorations. There have been some people decorating for Halloween. I'll have to do a Halloween ride whenever it gets closer and there's more decor out. I think the other street has more decorations. Anybody on here gonna decorate for Halloween that's, you know, not in a hurricane area? It's just so, it's so sad to know that hurricane is going there. It's just so sad. Yeah, 28 miles per hour. Man, that's just really making me think. But I know they have something to go faster than that. But I'm just thinking, where would I be riding that bike for 28 miles per hour? I can't ride it in my neighborhood because the speed limit here is 25. But I still would like to try out another bike. I'm thinking that that Velotric bike would be nice to try out. I thought that looked really nice, especially in the red, you know. And I like a full-size bike. I'm not down for the 20-inch tire bikes. That's just not my style. And I know a lot of people ride those, but I wouldn't be interested. Oh, there's some Halloween. They're just getting started. I'm just not really interested in a 20-inch tire bike. It's got to be the 26 for me, or I'm not gonna get it. Because I feel like, you know, there's so many trails that we're gonna end up going to, you know, as much as possible. Like if we would have planned ahead, because I mean, I do get busy as a photographer, and right now I have some work on my desk. And anyway, we're gonna take you all with us to Corpus Christi. Now, I'm gonna see if I can plan to do that on my birthday, which is in the middle of the week, which is when I don't have an event to shoot. But only if we can plan it out. Want to get a really good hotel rate, spend the night, go up there and ride the strip. It's really beautiful, but of course that's gonna be after this hurricane business. I hope. My birthday's this month, but got to keep an eye on the weather.
10 miles.
So,
Average speed, 14.2 miles per hour.
great information to have. Has anyone else lived down here or visited down here? I know there are some people that have been to, someone wrote, was it Gary? I think it was a Gary Will, W-I-L, I forget the last. His parents, maybe, they had been to South Padre Island. He liked seeing that video to see how the island looked. Well, we still need to finish that video, but has anyone else been down this way? I know there are some people that have been to McAllen, which that's about 45 minutes away from us. 50, the traffic is really terrible most of the time, and the people can't drive. But yeah, McAllen, a lot of people have been to McAllen, so they may have come down this way. If you are, let me know in the comments. Well, I'm not really sure how long this video's been, but I'm getting ready to end up right here. I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for coming along with us. Really do hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Our channel, we're so excited. Our channel has made it up to 41 or 42 subscribers. This is awesome. I do intend on trying to make videos more frequently, so maybe we can get some more subscribers. But thank you for subscribing. We appreciate the support, and we will catch you on the next ride. Here on the MKT trail, here in my hometown. Look at this nature. Isn't it just gorgeous? Just beautiful. We're trying out the electric bikes by Pedigo. There goes Doug. I gotta catch up with him.